on the eve of the reconciliation bill details coming out, which I was really hoping would be out by the time we went live, but so far we're still scrambling for a few details. One of those who might be in a position to block the bipartisan bill, if this reconciliation bill doesn't have what it needs to, is Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who was interviewed on Democracy Now! About this strategy, about the dual path strategy, and this is what the Congresswoman had to say.
I believe that the Progressive Caucus is rather united in the fact that we will not support bipartisan legislation without a reconciliation bill, and one that takes bold and large action on climate, drawing down carbon emissions, but also job creation and increasing equity and resilience for impacted communities, particularly frontline communities. And so we've made that very clear, and that a bipartisan agreement will not pass unless we have a reconciliation bill that also passes. And so that is where we've drawn a strong line. And I believe that Speaker Pelosi, the White House, and Majority Leader Chuck Schumer have taken that threat quite seriously. They know that we fully intend on acting out on that if a reconciliation bill does not come to the floor of the House.
Okay, so look, the House is obviously fairly evenly split. It would not take many Democrats turning on the bipartisan bill to stop it in the House. She's implying that they have enough votes in the Progressive Caucus to do that. This isn't a part of the conversation that's been focused on a lot. It's more on what we're going to turn to later on, which is the centrist and right-wing Democrats blocking it potentially for other reasons. But how effective as a deterrent or as a threat do you think this might be, Rashad?
Extremely effective, and it's the right thing to do. She's playing chess, not checkers, and she understands the power of the Progressive Caucus at the moment. And I get others who make the argument, I get it, that something is better than nothing. I understand that argument. I simply disagree with the argument. In this case, you literally have an opportunity to bring your own party closer to a truly progressive policy item. That's what she's doing. And she's utilizing the leverage that she has to do so. And you only get certain moments in politics to do this. You don't get this kind of opportunity every time a bill comes up or a massive policy will be voted on. And she's taken the opportunity to do exactly what I would hope others would do if they were in a similar position, to where there's a clear definition of what's right and then a clear definition of what is a compromise. I didn't vote for people to compromise. I voted for people to serve an agenda that I believe is right. And that's what she's doing.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great point. We will have to see. We still don't know quite a bit about what's in the bipartisan bill, let alone, as we've been saying, we don't know with the reconciliation bill. We're being told by Schumer it's got everything. You'll love it. You'll love the climate stuff. We'll have to find out. Will it be satisfying to your average congressperson? Will it be satisfying to those stressing the need to combat climate change, like Representative Ocasio-Cortez? Remains to be seen. I sort of doubt it, but we're gonna find out.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.